Hi everyone, and welcome inside Citrus TV studios for our webisode. I'm Gabriella Rusk alongside my analysts Kevin Ryans and Jared Barton. Guys, the biggest news at Syracuse University is the self-imposed postseason ban for the 2014-2015 season. The ban means the men's basketball team will not participate in the NCAA tournament, the ACC tournament, or the NIT. In 2007, SU self-reported potential violations in its athletics department to the NCAA. The NCAA Committee on Infractions has been conducting an ongoing investigation since then, and last October, Syracuse University appeared before the committee. Among those who traveled to meet with the NCAA is Chancellor Kent Syverud, who emailed the entire student body, faculty, and media announcing the postseason ban. The Chancellor cited disappointment for the current team and players, but also for the coach Boeheim. He released a statement to the media saying, "I am very disappointed that our men's basketball team will miss the opportunity to play in the postseason this year. However, I supported this decision. Our players have faced adversity and challenges before. I know they will rise to this challenge and make our university proud." Senior captains Rakeem Christmas, Trevor Cooney, and Michael Benajay also released a statement through SU Athletics. "We are all tremendously disappointed that we are going to miss out on playing in the postseason. We will support our school, and this won't change how hard we will continue to work." So we'll bring in our analysts now. Kevin, we'll start with you. Just general thoughts on the postseason ban.
Well, it's not a surprise because for the last 8 years, there's been an investigation going on, and you had to figure back in October when they went and met with the NCAA Committee on Infractions that something was bound to happen with the program, either through the NCAA or through the Syracuse itself. So it's not really a surprise to me, and shouldn't really be a surprise to anybody.
No, I totally agree. I mean, if you think about it, this is just a self-imposed ban. You still have whatever the NCAA has up their sleeve. We still have to wait for some more.
Yeah.
Now, Jared, though, the season's not over yet. Obviously, there's a couple more games left to be played in the regular season. How does Boeheim keep the team motivated for those games?
I would say just keep playing like they are, because they're pretty hot so far. And you have to remember, you're playing it for one person, and that's Rakeem Christmas, the guy who's literally lost all of his hope here in the senior season. He now has what looks like nothing to play for, but you got to keep it rallied around him.
And speaking of Rakeem, Kevin, what does this sort of mean for him going into the NBA draft at all?
I mean, the scouts, they love the postseason heroics of any kind, and the fact that he's not going to be able to play in the postseason it can really hurt his draft stock, especially if he doesn't play well the next few games and stuff like that against the Duke or Louisville. So let's see what happens with him.
But he did get a Final Four in his time at Syracuse.
Yeah, he did. A couple years ago he did. It was really good.
And so Coach Boeheim has had a few of those. What does this mean for him? How does he get remembered? Does this tarnish his legacy at all?
For Coach Boeheim, you see, the only thing the only way I can see that it tarnishes his legacy is if the NCAA, hands down even more more infractions, like, taking away wins, like they did with Joe Paterno back when NC State had their scandal. So other than that, I can't really see it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, this is just another little bump in the road, at least to this point, unless the NCAA comes up with something bigger.
Yeah.
And lastly, for both of you guys, how does this season get remembered? What is the legacy of the 2014-2015 men's basketball season?
Well, for me, the legacy of this season is probably the lost year that we had with Christmas. Christmas played unbelievable this year, and now he's not going to be able to do anything with it, and he's not going to be able to go to the postseason and play like all of his counterparts did back when they were their senior seasons.
Yeah, it's true, and very disappointed for him. And you think of it, man, this season, subpar basketball so far. You're really looking at it. It's just a so-so season with a ban attached to it.
But the season is not over yet. Be sure to follow Citrus TV Sports for all the coverage for the Pitt game and the remaining games left of the season. For Kevin and Jared, I'm Gabriella. Thanks for joining us.